Did you want to do some banter while we get going here?
Banter, 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 banter,
That's not
banter.
great, but I've heard a
It's
lot
not.
worse. What's
Oh,
up, the internet? Welcome back to Dad's Anime Stash Adventure. With me, as always, I'm Josh. I'm the one who's always here. I have a rotating cast, so with me this week is Sai.
hello. Hi.
Sai, who's your favorite
First time.
Digimon?
This is my favorite Digimon.
Yeah,
Period.
period.
Um, Bancho Stingmon.
That's a good choice. Who's your favorite Digimon we see today?
Uh, Kintaromon.
Kentaromon?
Mm-hmm.
We don't see Kentaromon today.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Episode 8, 9, and 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
When?
in the maze.
Oh, Centarumon?
It's Kintaromon in Japanese.
Why don't watch it in Japanese? I watch it in English.
Well, I don't know what his name is in English.
Well, this is gonna be tough because we're gonna talk about it. You watched it in Japanese, I watched it in English. We'll just make it work.
Yeah.
There'll be a language barrier, but it'll be great. So we're going to talk about episodes 8, 9, and 10. So let's get into this. Episode 8, Evil Shows His Face, originally aired April 25th, 1999. We meet 3 new principal Digimon that are very important to the cast. One of them is probably the most important Digimon in all of Digimon. Not so much because he's important, but because he just keeps showing up. I don't know what's going on there. You got a lot of light going on in your face.
Yeah, I'm trying to lower it.
So today we meet Leomon.
Ogremon.
Leomon.
Ogremon. Ogremon shows
is
up
a
in
champ.
Ogremon shows up pretty much every time Leomon shows up.
He doesn't, though. He doesn't
Pretty
show up
much.
in Frontier
At all, period?
at all.
Damn.
Leomon is a champion vaccine. Ogremon is a champion virus. But we also meet someone else as these two are fighting. So, Sai, give us the backstory of Leo and Ogremon.
They don't like each other at all. They're guts. They're just rivals.
They're like Tom and Jerry. They're destined to be fighting forever.
Yeah.
Except they don't.
Until one of them dies.
Well, death doesn't matter in the digital world unless, the Digidestin are back in their home and time's working differently. That's not the point. We also meet Devimon. Devimon.
Oh, it was the dude. Oh.
Don't try to confuse things. Devimon, who is also a champion level.
Which is weird, because they keep calling them adults.
Yeah.
In Japanese.
They call them adults instead of champion?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, I can tell you, this shows us that not all champions are built the same, because he sure whoops everyone's ass.
Well, you see, they make it very clear that he is the strongest bad Digimon, period, in the story.
Oh. I'm going to have to disagree with you there, Bob.
Well, that's what they said.
They lied to you, man.
I didn't say yes or no. What? I mean, that's what they said.
I believe you. I believe that they told you that. But you know that's not true.
Is it? I mean, he does get pretty powerful.
Yeah, he gets powerful, but Devimon is not the most powerful Digimon.
No. What are you saying? Edamon's stronger than...
Come on, we all know Edamon's stronger. But we'll talk about that.
He just has better henchmen.
We'll talk about Edamon in about 2 weeks. I wonder... I don't know how far they thought this out ahead of time, but it is a very good symmetry with Patamon here, considering Devimon is on Patamon's evolution line, but instead, we all know our Patamon, he evolves into Angemon.
Who?
Patamon?
We've never seen this Digimon. What are you talking about?
You've never seen Patamon?
No, the one he evolves into.
Angemon?
Yeah, we've never seen him yet.
Oh, are we pretending like we haven't seen Digimon before? Because you've already not done that this episode, so I can't. I don't know what you
Oh,
plan.
I surely did. You're right. You're right. Okay, fair enough.
So
Fair enough.
Devimon has this move called Touch of Evil, right?
Yeah.
And when he touches you, it makes you evil. But that's not what that does, right?
Yeah, they showed us that that's what it does.
But it doesn't make him evil. He just goes under his control. If he just wanted to make him evil, he could have just shoved a black gear up his butthole.
Yeah, but I mean, isn't that the same thing if he's controlling him?
I don't think so.
Isn't he kind of making him be evil?
Well, no, he wants Leomon to specifically go after the Digidestin, where the black gears just make him evil.
Yeah. But he's controlling him to be evil. So his touch does kind of make him evil.
He does. But I feel like he could also control him and he could force him to make pancakes.
Yes, he probably could. I don't think he's excited by pancakes.
I don't think so either. So we get to this scene where the Digidestin are trapped in between Ogremon and Leomon. And I realized, and I've probably said this before, and I'll say it again, I skipped a good 3 minutes of them digivolving. Like I just kept hitting fast forward, and every time it fast forwards 10 seconds, and they just kept digivolving.
Really? I just blank it out. Like I just zone out, and whenever I hear voices again, I kind of just.
I wonder. I bet when it's all said and done, when you take out recycled animation for digivolving and the recycled animation of the same attacks over and over again, you probably have maybe 12 minutes of new animation per episode.
Are we counting recycled running?
Yeah, they do have the recycled running, and they don't even try to hide
it. There's a part where in the next episode where Matt teleports backwards.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that when we get there. There was a comment made by Mimi where she said, "I need a facial," and it made me think of the Try movies where Joe was trying to give her one. You know what I'm saying? It's a sex term.
I thought Izzy was gonna give her a facial and try.
Did I say Joe? I meant Izzy.
Yeah.
I meant Izzy.
Yeah. I never noticed before, but they kind of have a thing going. I said I never noticed. I thought that was just a pull. Oh, never mind. We'll get to it later.
Okay.
The face of evil, John.
So we got a lot going on here. They find a mansion and they decide to just hang out there.
Oh, you forgot the most important part.
Please tell me.
Ty drawing a map.
Ty drawing a map. I mean, I guess it's important aside from the fact that it immediately gets blown away.
Yeah, but then that builds up to him having not seen the ruins of that mansion.
That's true.
Whenever they got to the mansion, he was like, "Oh, I didn't see a mansion," but then there were ruins there, so you should have seen something. He acted like nothing was there.
Well, you know him. So they're at the mansion, and a couple of things happen. TK explains what an angel is to Patamon. Gamamon is too shy to take his fur off because he's a reptile.
Gabumon.
What did I say?
Gamamon.
Oh my gosh. You know what I mean.
You and Gamamon?
I don't know. Gabumon.
Have you been watching what is the new one? I forgot the name of the new one. Digimon.
There is no new one.
The newest one.
The newest one was Ghost Game.
Ghost Game. Isn't he Gamamon?
Yeah, he is Gamelon. And yeah, we watched Ghost Game. We both watched Ghost Game. We talked about it every week.
I know, but I forgot what it
over
was
a year.
called. Yeah, I forgot what it was called.
So we see the peak of humor in this episode, and it's when Ogremon is hiding on a toilet. It's
Oh yeah,
it's classic comedy.
and Agumon poops. Well, farts.
Ogremon poops.
No, he farts.
Well, he probably pooped as well.
Well, he couldn't poop because he didn't eat food.
It was ghost poop. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, that's a
Spooky
fart.
spooky.
That's a fart.
Ghost. That's
I'm
not
pretty.
the same.
I'm pretty sure fart is a ghost poop.
I know what I'm talking about here. Okay, I'm an expert in ghost.
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure farts are ghost poops.
Anyway, Ogremon and Leomon are attacking him at the mansion, and Leomon says something that's very telling about him. A little bit of foreshadowing. He says his life is insignificant. If only he knew how true that was going to be for the next however many years of Digimon he's involved in.
Really? I didn't even notice that part.
Well, maybe it didn't happen for you.
Yeah, no. I thought about that afterwards. But I feel like you skipped something. Oh, you skipped the peak of humor whenever Joe gets knocked out in the bathtub, and then they throw Gomamon over, and they both are knocked out.
I thought the peak of humor was the toilet thing, but we can agree to disagree. My wife gets upset when me and you argue, so we can't argue. We'll just have to agree to disagree.
Okay. I'm sorry, Josh's wife.
Her name's Danielle. So then the gang, they all pull a Scooby-Doo and they say, "Let's split up, gang." And they all get sent to separate islands.
You skipped the part where they fell. Well, no. You didn't skip the part where they fell asleep. Right?
They all laid in beds, but I don't know that anyone fell asleep. It was probably a restless night. They weren't real beds. There wasn't real food. It was all a lie. It was a ghost mansion brought on by Digimon.
Yeah. And then he shoots them off on their beds.
So then we meet in the next episode, we meet one of your favorite Digimon. Episode 9, entitled Sub-Zero Ice Punch, originally aired May 2nd, 1999. Sai's first birthday.
Wait, what was it?
May 2nd, April. 1999.
No, close.
It's pretty close.
Actually, that was after I was born. By a month almost.
I didn't realize you were born yet.
Well, I was born in April.
Oh, that's pretty good. April of
1992, not 99. I'm stupid.
All the same, dude. None of this matters.
Yeah.
You're focusing on the wrong thing. You don't need to know what year you were born. It's never going to come up.
The English? I obviously didn't. I said it was the same year. What's the English name of the snow Monzimon? Frigimon.
What do you got?
It's Yuki Darumon.
Yuki Darumon. That's interesting.
I like that one a little bit more. It has a je ne sais quoi.
Frigimon can DNA digivolve with Mud Frigimon into Pandamon. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I get it.
It's not quite. You'd think Mud Frigimon is brown. You'd think it'd be black, Because black and white.
I figured it was
what
brown.
Panda is.
Yeah, but it's just a dark brown.
It's not that dark of a brown, but it's still a fun fact. Well, so you like Frigimon, right? He's one of your favorites?
Yeah, I actually do like Frigimon.
I do too. I love the way that he just...
I like that they always ride him.
He carries them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they always ride him.
He just carries them. So
yeah, they always ride him.
Frigimon, who has a dark gear. So they blow up the dark gear. And it turns out Frigimon is an awesome dude.
Yeah. Yeah, they say all the good Digimon are ones with black gears. Every episode, it's good Digimon, and then they get beat up by
They
the same.
never see a Digimon and they're like, oh no, what if he's got a black gear? They're just like, oh, he's a good guy. Let's not worry.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta.
I mean, even the one time where they're technically right and they didn't have a black gear, they should have assumed he had a black gear.
Talking about Kawagamon?
No, I'm talking about Leomon. Kawagamon is a dick.
Kawagamon's just a dick all around. That's just his thing.
I mean, he doesn't have eyes. I think he's mad. He can't see.
I think he can see. I think his eyes are just kind of covered.
That makes it hard to see. That's why he's upset.
Probably makes it hard to see. But you weren't around back when people used to wear the bowl cuts that covered their eyes. It was a thing.
That wasn't my culture, so.
What culture? The white people culture?
People. Yeah, white people culture.
I'm not going to get into you being white, Sai, because that threw me through a loop. But
forgot.
We got on the other hand, on the other side of this island, Matt and Gabumon are in, just hanging out. And Matt's like, I'm going to wait in this cave, Gabumon. You go find TK, and I'm going to start a fire, and I'm going to be really comfortable, and you go out there and freeze. So I realized that Matt is just he's a piece of shit, and anyone who likes him is awful.
No, because that's not how it happens.
That's how it happens.
Is it really?
That's pretty close to how it happens.
I'm pretty sure Gabumon started the fire because Matt was sick. Because he was looking for TK so long in the ice, freezing snow. Because he's a big brother, and that's what big brothers do. And then he left, and he passed out like a dum-dum.
It was something like that. Gabumon said, you just go wait in this cave. I'll find him, since I'm, not a skinny little human who can handle this. But then Matt was like, no, I'm just going to wait till you walk away. And then I'm going to go die in the snow. And what has to happen? Gabumon has to get naked.
Of course.
Full frontal, hardcore nudity.
Did we see it?
No, he hides behind a rock.
I thought so. I just thought I might have zoned out and missed it.
No, we don't see him. But we do know that he's a reptile. We've seen that image.
Yeah, he's a total fucking reptile.
He looks a lot like a really skinny Agumon.
Yeah.
Very
more yellow.
I think they just threw a coat on him.
I don't know. I think they did the bear thing first, and then they were like, you know what? Let's make him take it off.
That's a good call.
I think that's how that happened. But I mean, it's kind of cool. I mean, he's wearing a Garurumon's pelt.
Well, it's probably his pelt. I don't know.
No, it's a Garurumon. I've read it that it's a Garurumon's pelt.
Really? Where did you read that?
I don't remember, Josh.
I think you just made it up.
Go on the wiki and look it up.
Am I supposed to believe the wiki on everything nowadays?
When it comes to nerd stuff, you should.
I could make stuff up. Maybe I put that on the wiki just to fool you.
I mean, yeah, but nerds are very meticulous about their nerddoms.
That's true. They do find it. They do find out. Like one time, I went to the Mega Man wiki and changed his name to Ability Boy, and they kept changing it back. Anyway,
why Ability Boy?
Because he gets abilities. Yeah. He's a boy.
No, he's a robot.
Pretty good name.
He's a robot.
So was Astro Boy.
Fair enough.
All right. So Matt is all about the power of friendship. He's like, him and Ty meet up, and he's like, we got to find our friends. And Ty's like, well, we got to find out where this island, which direction this island's moving, then we can do that. And Matt's like, no, we have to find our
No,
friends right away.
Ty's trying to find the new world and shit. He's like, oh, let's go out and find the One Piece and shit.
I don't think that's exactly
That
how it went down.
that Devimon is talking about. Let's find the One Piece. Just
Now,
because Devimon said it.
I do know what happens is Ty is pretty close to beating Matt's ass.
Yeah.
He rides him down a hill like a toboggan. Then he's about to pound his fucking face in.
They were spinning. They were. Because I was watching, and then, like, at the bottom of the hill, like, when it goes up like this to do the jump, they skip the bottom and they just, like, jump up. And I was like, wow. How did they do that?
Well, Ty was on top of him, about to pound him into goo. And then Matt starts crying and saying, I have to save TK.
Because he's trying to do the right thing, and Ty is being a big meanie, and he just wants to find the One Piece really bad for some reason, and he doesn't want.
Look, I've only seen
like
4 episodes of One Piece, so I can't say exactly what that means, but I feel like the One Piece is probably worth a lot of money.
I mean, I guess, but I can't tell you. We've never found it yet. However,
is the One Piece going to be the friends they made along the way?
No, he's supposedly said it's definitely not that.
Who? The guy who wrote
it? Yeah, Eiichiro Oda.
Okay.
Like he went out his way to say that.
Well, he's probably giving you a little misdirection.
Yeah, I think he's gaslighting me.
So Matt and Ty become friends again, but then they get attacked by Mojiamon, right?
See, I thought this was a different part. And I know you know what part I'm talking about. I was like, yeah, this is happening a lot earlier than I thought it would.
I don't know which part you're talking about.
It's literally the next time they fight.
Oh, okay. I'm with you. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But I just want to say, Mojiamon, he shows
this time
up,
Matt was right.
And he's got a bone to pick with them.
Oh my God, I hate you so much.
Did you not want to laugh at that because he has that bone boomerang?
No, because it took me a second to remember that he had the bone boomerang.
See, that's what makes it a joke. And did you know Mojiamon is part of the Gomamon evolution line?
Yes, I did know.
Did you know he also can digivolve into Pixiemon?
That one I did not know.
Yeah, that's
wait,
cool.
Mojiamon can digivolve into? Okay, that's weird.
That is weird.
So,
but
Pixiemon is an ultimate?
Do what?
Isn't that the little? Oh, that's the little ball.
Yeah.
The little. Okay, that makes gay sense.
It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Well, I guess it does. After they take the black gear out, he shrinks. But I did notice Frigimon grabs Mojiamon in like a full Nelson, like Goku grabbed Raditz.
I didn't even notice that part.
Yeah, he was just waiting for someone to shoot a beam right through his heart.
Yeah. Well, I mean, his gear was just hanging out in his beard.
It was. That gear was one of the loosest gears we've ever seen inside of a Digimon.
It was definitely just in his beard. Yeah, Frigimon's was not placed well either. It was kind of just, which I assume can't be that hard, right? Like his body isn't hard, right? It's got to be snow.
Frigimon?
It looks like he's a big snowman.
I don't know.
I guess it's frozen snow.
I don't think he is snow, to be honest. I feel like he's made out of
It's
sterner
fur,
stuff. I think it's
white
fur.
fur.
It looks like white fur.
I
Because
don't like
remember,
that. I don't like
remember.
that. So it hurt my feelings so much. I'd much rather him be snow.
No, I think he's fur, dude. He walks. Or remember, he digivolves into
Well,
Pandemon.
yeah, but if you think about Frontier, that guy Snow.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point.
Because he falls and I
He
would
turns
like to
into
see
liquid.
Frigimon. I
He
would
acts
like to
like
see
Alex Mack.
Frigimon do that. I would like to see Frigimon. In my head, I like Frigimon doing that.
Okay, I'm with you. I think Frigimon could do that. I think he
Yeah, it's
just
pretty cool.
chooses not to.
Yeah, he just likes to let people ride on him. Because I feel like they ride another Frigimon, right? In another series. In
In
no other
another
series?
series, maybe not in this one.
Oh yeah, no, I was saying in another series. Like Leomon always does his thing. Feel like Frigimon gets written again. It might be a Monzimon. It might be a Monzimon. I'm thinking of.
They ride in Whalemon. I don't know. We'll run into it eventually.
Yeah, they
So
do. That was creepy.
it's like the Bible. So Matt and
Yeah, but
Ty
no.
reunite and nothing is resolved. They just the island's still moving back towards where it came from, so they all just sit on it.
Yeah, I wonder if can Frigimon not go back home now?
He'll use Sub-Zero Ice Punch.
But he was saying how if they like take a break, it'll be gone, and they won't be able to see the island.
Maybe it stopped moving.
Oh,
I
maybe.
don't have all the details, man.
I thought you said it was moving still. So I don't know.
I don't know either. Well, yeah, it was moving back towards File Island.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Well,
That's what it
I
looked
don't
like
remember
at the end. They
because
all look like
I remember that happening in the next episode for sure. Because remember, Mimi kicks it.
Yeah.
She kicks the gear and it starts moving backwards.
So let's talk about that. That's episode 10, A Clue from the Digipast, May 9th, 1999, when we find out Izzy gives no fucks and has no fear. Izzy will find an abandoned Mayan-ass temple where it looks like people were getting sacrificed in it, and he'll just be like, I want to check this out.
Yeah. Yeah, he always does that. Pretty sure he does that again later on.
I'm pretty sure he does too. Then we meet Sukamon and Chumon.
Yeah. Fucking hate.
You hate them?
No, I lied. I thought about it.
You know who Sukamon digivolves into?
Platinum Sukamon?
He does. But do you know who else he could digivolve into? Etamon.
Yeah, that's true.
That's part of the Digivolution line. And both of these, Sukamon is a champion of the virus. Chumon is a rookie of the virus. Both of them in love with Mimi.
Yeah. And they evolve from Numamon, so. Well, they can evolve from anything, really.
So we're starting to feel like every group has one person who wants to find their friends and one person who doesn't.
Yeah. And every shit Digimon wants to fuck Mimi.
Every shit Digimon wants to fuck Mimi. That's a good point. Maybe that says a little bit more about Mimi's character than she's
yeah, I mean, but she's pretty. I don't know. She's not that bad. She's not as bad as I remember her being.
We haven't got to the bad parts yet.
Oh,
keep that in mind.
Okay.
So they're in this temple. Mimi wants to go find their friends, and Izzy wants to play on the computer.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they decide to. So
I don't think they actively decided to split up.
They don't decide to split up, but
they went a bad way about it.
Entamon goes with Mimi.
Yeah, because Mimi stormed off. Palmon was crying at Izzy for making Mimi, and Tentamon was like, "Wait, Mimi," and yeah, it was. I mean, it makes sense.
Okay.
It made sense to me.
But essentially,
And
the
like,
people, our Digimon and their partners get split up. And this isn't like Ghost Game where someone else can make your Digimon Digivolve. It just doesn't happen.
yeah.
And then we see your guy.
Yeah.
Tell us about
him. He's a centaur mixed with Ishida from My Hero Academia.
Here's the problem with him.
And a cool helmet.
Black gear. He's a champion level vaccine Digimon. He's also on the Agumon evolution line.
Also, why do the gears? I know at first they started going completely in the bodies, right? Now they're just kind of hanging out.
Maybe they just can't get all the way in. Maybe the people now are tougher.
Well, man. Well, I mean, Kentaromon is pretty buff. So
Centauromon was in the very first Digimon V-Pet.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
It's called a throwback.
I mean, I imagine most of them are.
No.
Really?
Pretty much just the Agumon line.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, one thing leads to another, and they win. They get the black gear out, and then Mimi saves the day. How's she do that?
She kicks the gear.
She kicks the gear. So our islands are moving back together, and all our friends are going to meet up again.
Wait, did they beat Leomon? Centauromon. Centauromon starts fighting Leomon, right?
No, Leomon kicks Centauromon's ass.
Oh.
But they get away. None of that matters.
Yeah.
So that's two groups moving back. So we still got some people at large. We're missing, Joe, TK, Sora.
Yeah.
And someone else.
That's it right now.
That's it. That's our last ones. But things are about to go down. So next week we're going to be talking about episodes 11, 12, and 13. And that's going to be the big fight with Devimon. Any predictions?
I think Devimon's going to whoop their butt.
Oh, maybe. The thing is, this is more than 25 years old, and I know you've seen it at least 3 times. So I'm going to have to believe you.
I mean, Devimon does whoop their butt, and then he gets plot armored.
I don't know if it's plot armor, because I feel like it was destiny. I don't know. I feel like it was. Here's the thing.
It's a little bit of both.
We'll talk about it more when it happens.
But
it does feel more like it was planned from the beginning.
I'm just saying, if Devimon was really that bad of a bad guy and they split up, I'm going for TK first.
Yeah.
I'm not sending Leomon. I'm not sending Leomon after Mimi, or I'm sending Leomon after the little kid with the puffball that shoots out bubbles of air.
Yeah.
Murder him first.
I mean, if he had cornered Patamon, he could have just ripped him in half.
Probably could have poked him with a needle.
I don't know how to describe him.
He could have poked him with a needle.
So
have you ever seen those Macy Day parades? When they pop, that's all Patamon would have did.
I don't know about that, but I can't deny it because
I imagine that he's just air in there.
I'd imagine he's got some organs and stuff.
I don't think so. I think it's just air.
We see him turn evil later. All right. So, do you have any favorite moments, any least favorite moments, any closing thoughts on here?
I liked that I never knew Ishida from My Hero Academia got his style from Centaurimon.
That's cool. I think at some point everyone's
His
been inspired by Digimon.
his canon is really cool though.
You're
I
really in
forgot.
love with this guy.
Yeah, I forgot how cool. Like he's pretty cool. His canon is pretty cool. I like his canon. And I got to see Frigimon. Frigimon's pretty dope too. He's just
Frigimon
a
is
big.
dope.
He's just a big. He's just a big softy.
I think we could agree we don't get enough Frigimon.
Yeah, I wish. Well, I mean, I guess Frontier is the closest thing you get to Frigimon partner.
Talking about the kid.
Mm-hmm. He's like a mix between Frigimon and Galmon. He's a mix between Frigimon and Galmon.
Right.
It's
All right,
Kumamon.
everyone.
That's his name.
Who?
Kumamon, right?
Kumamon. Yeah, we'll talk about him in like 5 years, dude.
Yeah.
We'll get to it. All right, guys. So if anyone's listening, tune in next week or don't, or check out the audio version, whatever you want to do.
Or definitely listen to. I mean, not listen. Watch Digimon. It's great. It's fun. There's a little. The animation's not peak, but it is what it is. It's fine.
The animation
The
is not
story's
peak.
better.
That is a
The
good
story's
point.
better than I give it credit for. It's definitely better than Pokemon.
Right. So we'll end on that. It's definitely better than Pokemon. Sai, sing the outro song.
I don't know.